Yes, I think Pandangam was trying to explain how we ended up with La République and the 1961 plebiscite that was not properly conducted, or that was really grounds for dismissal, because the independence that emerged out of that context, independence by joining either French-speaking La République du Cameroun or joining Nigeria, ignoring that third option that was purely independent, is the crux of the problems that Southern Cameroon is facing today. And so to not have that third option and to force former British Trust territory to join La République du Cameroun creates this problem that we're facing today. And that was a gross violation of Article 1514 of the UN Trusteeship Agreement, where the trusted territories were supposed to be administered and prepared for independence. And so demands for that third option were denied. And immediately following that plebiscite on April 21st, 1961, we now have a situation where the United Nations General Assembly adopted that resolution 1608. Even though it authorized the independence of Southern Cameroons, we have those records revealing that a whopping 64 nations voted overwhelmingly to authorize British Southern Cameroon's independence. You had 24 countries that voted against, including La République du Cameroun. And that is what Pandangam was saying, that if you are voting against another entity's independence, you cannot also now be agreeing to incorporate that entity or that nation into your own. And so the illegalities abound in this case. Then we had 10 abstentions. And so when you combine those who voted against and those who abstained, you have barely half of those who voted overwhelmingly. And so the question that we should be asking is, how come a nation that had its independence already granted by the United Nations General Assembly and was in the same category with other trust territories, such as British Togoland, such as Tanganyika, such as Rwanda, Burundi, such as French Cameroon, or Western Samoa in other places, New Zealand. How come all these places are independent today and only former British Southern Cameroons is still fighting for the recognition of its independence? How come the international community is so silent about this gross misrepresentation of law and abuse on British Southern Cameroons? How come today we're even listening to an international crisis group talking about reformation of a special status? La République du Cameroun is not qualified to grant special status to former British Southern Cameroon or West Cameroon. They are not qualified to do that. And so to even consider this, when this was a nation that was independent, just like they were, a separate state, is something that is mind-boggling. I just can't understand it. I can't understand it.